Maslow's hierarchy of needs. Hi oopsies. So today's video is going to be about the need pyramid. So I will be talking about Maslow's hierarchy of needs and just going into detail about the pyramid and basically why it was created. So Maslow was a psychologist who determined that we have the 5 basic needs in a different particular order. So the bottom of the pyramid is the most important, the basic needs that need to be met. Excuse me, forgive me. The top of the pyramid are the needs that are the least important, but that we all strive to eventually achieve. So the basic need is physiological needs. Physiological are things like breathing, eating food, having food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, the natural healthy state of your body, and excretion. So these are just things we have to do. We have to go to the bathroom. We have an urge at the very least to reproduce and have sex, but that's not really like something people, especially in our society, really do as much as people used to do. People used to do it that all the time. You think things are bad and very over sexualized nowadays? No, like back then, people did that all the time, like with multiple partners, if you looked at history a bit. So it's considered something that human beings have to do, even though it was a little confusing for myself personally. But yes, you have to drink water, and if you don't, you're going to be dead in 3 days. You have to eat food. If not, you'll be dead in a month. I mean, these are things you have to do. You have to breathe, or you'll be dead in 2 minutes. I mean, you know, so you have to sleep, or you'll be dead in a week. I mean, you have to do these things. So don't overthink it. It's just like the basic, fundamental, essential things you have to do. So physiological needs, okay? And you have to get healthy. So if you're not healthy, you're already at the bottom of the pyramid. You have to get better. You have to eat properly, get plenty of hydration, get plenty of rest, and meet your needs physically to be able to move on in the pyramid. Now, a lot of us have things on the top of the pyramid, but not enough on the bottom. So this is where things get a little twisted. But the Maslow's hierarchy of needs shows that if you don't meet all the needs on the bottom, you can't truly be at the top or have a full, well-balanced lifestyle and healthy, perfect, happy lifestyle. And it's just a guide, a blueprint to achieve. It's not a must, it's not essential or necessary to have all these things, but definitely to have your basic needs met is important. So next is safety. Once you have all those needs met, safety is the next step up. So ask yourself when I go along this, where are you on the pyramid, right? And set a goal. How can you get higher? Safety is security of your body, your employment, your resources, your morality, the family, health, and property. You may be healthy, but is it long-term health? Is it guaranteed health, right? What are you doing to make sure that happens? Do you have a health plan? You know, are you checking in with yourself? Your property, is it safe where you live? Your resources, how much abundance do you have? How much did you build in your life so far? Your employment, is that a stable job? You know, are they gonna fire you tomorrow or next week? So, do you feel safe in your job? Do you feel secure that you can stay there long term? Do you feel secure in your body? Do you feel self-conscious? Do you feel like you are not safe, period? And do you feel secure in your morality? Are you a good person? Are you, even if you're a bad person, are you okay with who you are? Can you sleep at night? You know? Do you have family? Do you have people that you can look to, you know, that are safe, people that you can talk to, that are not going to judge you or talk behind your back or, you know, make you feel a certain way? So that links into the next category, which is love and belonging. The third category. So if you have all these things, wonderful. You're already up into the higher aspects of the pyramid. You're already halfway there. Love and belonging incorporates friendship, family, and sexual intimacy. So this is where the two can get confused, because sex is on the bottom need and intimacy is on the middle. So intimacy is different. It looks like hugging, cuddling, kissing, romance, like that kind of stuff, right? It's not the whole 9 yards, right? It's just people that you can, or someone that you can rather be intimate with in a sexual way. So that's not something everyone has. So again, that's just higher up on the pyramid. Not everyone has friends or family, you know, so that's very tough. A family, once they're all gone, they can't come back, but you can still have people that make you feel welcome like family. So you can always bring it back somehow, you know. But yeah, that makes life a whole lot harder when that's not there, for sure. Next up is esteem. So these are the things that we really don't need, but it makes life a hell of a lot easier. Self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, and respect by others. So are you respecting others and respected by others? Can you properly set boundaries and know how to even do that? Or do you even know what a boundary is, right? Do you have high self-esteem or low self-esteem, right? Are you confident in yourself and your abilities? You believe in yourself authentically? And have you earned something in your life that makes you feel confident, makes you feel worthy, like raising that bar of self-esteem a bit, right? That's the achievement. You're typically more respected by others when you've achieved more, when you show you have high self-esteem, right? When you show some confidence. So yeah, I mean, that's these things are hard to build, but when you do it, it's really not that hard. I feel like, again, this is like something that is pretty solid for me, except for esteem. Self-esteem, I always feel like I have like, that's iffy sometimes, but you know, we're all a work in progress, right? Yeah, it's so strange because, like, I guess for me personally, like, I have no issues with any of these things, at least right now in my life. For the most part, yeah, I'm pretty much probably on the top or near the top of the pyramid, the top or the one under the top, like somewhere there. So know where you're at, you know, it's very important. It's something that really, really, really should be looked at and observed carefully. And at one point I was at the bottom, I wasn't getting this. So I was at the bottom, you know, like I was like, I don't feel secure in my employment. Like I barely even had employment. Like what is that, right? So, you know, there's a lot to consider, but we come a long way, don't we? The last one is self-actualization, and that's the highest form of all, and that's like self-awareness, basically. It's like you are having everything just in alignment, living your true purpose. That incorporates morality, again. So, not just safety in your morality, but actually genuinely, authentically living a good life, a purpose, value to society and others around you. Morally, you do good, you're not harming others. Creativity, so are you a creative person? Do you come up with new ideas every day, right? Spontaneity, you know, how are you a control freak? You know, I'm working on that too. Like, I'm not that spontaneous, so I'm definitely not the top of the pyramid, okay? Like, or are you able to just let it flow sometimes? Let it go and let it flow, right? Like, let life just wash over you sometimes and just take control instead of you having to take charge all the time, right? So that's something I'm working on for sure. Problem solving, right? These are complex things here that not everyone really thinks thinks about, see, this is why you can't be at the top of the pyramid while you're at the bottom, because if you're struggling for food and to look for water, you're in the jungle and you can't find any, why the hell are you gonna think about, are you a moral human being? That doesn't make no darn sense. So, you know, there was a lot that went into this pyramid, and it's very, it's quite a pyramid, you know. It's a good one, Maslow thought up of. So problem solving, you know, how good are you at figuring out your life, and when challenges come up, knowing that you're not just stuck in that challenge, you can get through it. Again, that comes from belief, confidence, achievement. You can't get here to problem solving without having some belief in yourself, some esteem. As long as you have some esteem, you're good. Lack of prejudice. Are you judgmental? Are you honestly ignorant, right? Are you just really making fun of other people all the time? Again, that comes with esteem. If you have true self-esteem, you're not going to be prejudiced. You're not going to be, acceptance of facts is the last one. So morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, and acceptance of facts. Can you face reality when someone tells you you're not perfect? You have a lot to work on. You know, you need therapy, you need help, right? Like, can you face sometimes that, you know what, maybe that's right. I'm not perfect. I'm perfectly imperfect. I'm a flawed human being in my own way. And can you face that maybe you are perfect some days? Hey, that's self-esteem too. When someone tells you a compliment, can you face that, yeah, maybe I am good today? Instead of being so hard on yourself, that's also acceptance of fact. It's not just the negative, it's the positive as well, so don't forget that. So again, the bottom of the pyramid is physiological, breathing, food, water, sex, sleep, homeostasis, and excretion. Next up is safety, which is security of body, employment, resources, morality, the family, health, and property. Next up is love and belonging, which is friendship, family, and sexual intimacy. And next up is esteem, which is self-esteem, confidence, achievement, respect of others, and respect by others. And the top one is self-actualization, morality, creativity, spontaneity, problem solving, lack of prejudice, and acceptance of facts. And I have a couple other here on the back of this. Self-actualization also looks like acceptance in general, not just acceptance of facts. You've experienced your purpose. You feel like you've actually fulfilled your purpose on earth, or you're already fulfilling it. You're on the way. Meaning, like, is there a reason I'm alive? Do I feel like I deserve to be here? I have meaning, I have purpose. And inner potential, have you tapped into that true potential that was waiting to come out? Self-esteem, also the one that is below the top one, is also the need to be a unique individual, right? Once you tap into that awareness, like, I am my own unique person. I don't have to be like everyone else on planet Earth. That's powerful. So yeah, that's Maslow's hierarchy. Just like we have a food pyramid, there's also a pyramid of life's needs. So how beautiful is that? I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want more videos like this where I just talk about random subjects, you know, a lot of times people tell me that they can listen to me talk about different things. I could sit here and talk about penguins in Antarctica. As long as I'm doing something relaxing, it can trigger your ASMR. So if you want stuff like that, do let me know. I would love to try more out and learn something along the way with you. So thank you all so much. If you enjoyed this, make sure you guys, can I ask you to subscribe, and can I ask you also to book a service on my website, TonyBomboni.com. The link is in the description below. Hope you enjoyed this. And I definitely enjoyed studying psychology in high school for that semester. That was a very interesting class, and I enjoyed it very much. We did like vision board, and we learned about like the monkey and the doll, right? Yeah, you probably know what I'm talking about. I forgot what it was called, but yeah, we learned about Maslow. We learned a bit about Plato, I think. I'm not sure if that was the same, or I'm talking about something else. But yeah, basically the summary of psychology and it is triggering stuff because, when you realize like, I don't have everything I really should, it makes you kind of advance ahead to other things and at least pushes you to strive for more in life and to fulfill what you want to go after. So, yeah, may this inspire, motivate you, not bring you down. All right, it's very possible to get there. Just keep going and keep fulfilling your reason for being here. You have a reason to be here, and you are wonderful and beautiful. Thank you.